right, so check it. Look, welcome back to another episode of the Day Show. On today's show, we have our very special guest, my brother, my friend, Emmanuel E-Man Edwards is joining us. He is a graduate of TSU, Texas State University, and he's an up-and-coming actor too. And he's gonna be here to tell all about the things that he's been acting and the up-and-coming projects that he's in and hosting. So let's see if we can get him to join us. Yo, E-Man, you gonna have to join.
He was talking about this shit at school. He was like, bro, you remember that day he had fought me, bro? And I remember that day I beat your ass. I didn't fight you. I beat your ass.
Hold on, here we go.
You didn't fight back.
My boy.
Yo.
Oh, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Oh, man, I can't call it. How you been, bro?
Man, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Taking it day by day.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, before we get started, you know what I'm saying, give everybody your name and, network yourself.
Yeah, what's up, y'all, man? I'm Emmanuel Edwards. I'm pretty sure y'all seen the introduction, but I'm an actor, up-and-coming actor, actually. I haven't made anything. I'm very humble. I'm just trying to make it like all other up-and-coming actors, So, yeah, a little bit about me. I'm from Pleasant Grove, in Dallas, Texas. That's really, all I have to say about that.
Yeah, man. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying, just before we get started, a little backstory. Me and E-Man met each other, back in middle school in 6th grade. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, saved me from doing a lot of, crazy things, you know what I'm saying? But ever since then, bro, me and bro been cool. We've been cool. So, with that being said, I just want to know, I know your relationship with God is strong. So can you tell me the foundation behind that relationship with God?
Give me a second. Yeah. Is that good, bro?
Yeah.
Before we start? Okay. Well, I got started training at a very young age, as far as being not only in the Christianity religion, but more so spirituality. As I've gotten older, let me first of all say this, answer your question. My relationship with God is very strong. I have no doubt in my mind who I serve and who I believe in and what I believe. So it's definitely good. But I as I've gotten older, bro, especially when I went to college, my spirit, I've come to like a more spiritual state of mind more than a religious. I feel like you have to be more spiritual than religious, to me. So I've grown to be more spiritual than religious because my relationship, for one, with God has grown like heavily ever since like I guess a little bit of high school, but more so college, because that was when I got on my own. I ain't have nobody to tell me like, hey, get up, it's time to go to church, it's time to go to Sunday school. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's time to do this. Like, you better read your Bible. You read your Bible, you better give God his time. I had to learn that on my own, you know what I'm saying? So I think after going through a few things, being sat in the corner where nobody could touch me but God, you know what I'm saying? And actually like experiencing that chastising and that place where he pushes you to not stray away from him, but he pushes you to trust in him more. You know what I'm saying? After going through some of that and experiencing a little bit of that, I've come to a more spiritual place in my life. I'm
And
not
I can
saying,
understand that. I can
yeah,
attest to
yeah.
that.
I'm not saying like I'm perfect or anything, or I'm like, I'm like just better than anybody. Cause I
Yeah,
know I'm far from that. I'm actually like trying to, build my relationship, stronger with him because,
yeah.
I'm young. I done kind of fell off, and I'm trying to stay
Trying
up.
to get back on. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I can definitely attest to that. So
yeah.
I heard you spoke on your college days. So can you tell me about the experiences in making your major that you had, which was theater at TSU? So can you explain to the people what that was for you and how was that like?
Uh, well, actually, so to get it right, because I know like it I wanted to major in theater.
Yeah,
My initial major was theater, but
yeah.
my sophomore year I changed it to radio, television, and film and
Okay,
communication. So
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so that was the major that I stuck with, and I just went ahead and hashed it out with, went ahead and graduated with. But the ironic thing is, I was more involved in the theater than I was in my own department, bro. So,
And why you say that? Because you know why I asked that because like we had that same problem at Commerce. Like it's a lot of people that major in, you know what I'm saying, theater, but they do a lot more in the radio and television, the communication side of things. And then
yeah,
there's some that's in communication that really do more of the theater, you know what I'm saying? So
okay,
it's like, but explain, go ahead.
yeah. So like, that's actually that can be a beautiful thing because, um, while I was going to TSU, bro, like I saw that the theater department and the radio, television, and film department were like kind of separated, and
Yeah,
I saw where they used to have like a thing called theater cinema, which was like
yeah,
the two joined together, like it was theater and it was like film,
yeah,
and for some reason they detached it and made them separate. So like most of my time there, bro, like I was trying to get like the theater to collab with the radio, television, and film department, and vice
right,
versa.
right.
Like because they work together, bro. Like we gonna be out in the field together. So like,
True. That is true. That is true.
you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't we be working together in college? So, aside from that, man, when I switched my major, bro, the reason I did switch it was because I I lost a little, or I got a little anxious because theater, I didn't see it as a broad enough field for me. You know, when we was
Right.
in high school and stuff, like they tell us like, hey, get you something that if
It's
you try
gonna pay good. Yeah. It's
yeah,
gonna pay good. Yeah.
if you gonna chase your dreams, get you something to bag it up. So when I
Yeah.
majored in theater, you know, trying to listen and be the the good kid and listen to
Right.
my elders, I went ahead and changed my major to radio, television, and film because it was a more broader like field. You know what I'm saying? I can do a lot
Yeah.
with it as opposed to theater. That's just limited to stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
and like you could get a teaching job in theater, but mainly you in theater and that's it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I did change my major, man, that didn't stop me from like going and being involved with my first love, man. I was
Yeah.
actually like rolling in plays in the theater, but everybody knew like that was my place. But as opposed to film now, I was involved in the film too. I met this dude named Paul, man. That's like we tight, man. That's my brother, man. He was the one we worked together on a project. That was my first film that I had ever been in was with him. He directed it, he shot it, and it was a successful film, man. So, long story short, uh, my I met a lot of like genuine people in college. It went from a whole bunch of people saying, "Hey, yeah, I want to act too. Like, I want to
Yeah.
do this." Yeah, junior year, it narrowed down. You know what I mean? To a few people. senior year, it was only about 5 or 6 people I was left with, bro, that was like actually genuinely wanting to do this. Then you could see it because they were always involved in something. It wasn't never a day they were not up there doing something.
Yeah.
It was always us working, bro. Like, and people would want to hop on board, but when it's time to work, they not there. When the fifth come around, you got.
Then that's when they want to show up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got. Hey, bro, I know I was. You know, so college really taught me a lot, man. Especially in my major, bro. You really can see how you can narrow down like certain things I lost my train of thought. My bad, bro.
No, my bad. Go ahead. Sorry for that.
You see how you can narrow down certain things, and it also teaches you to be persistent and to like endure, because I didn't get paid for most of the things I did with my school in college.
Yeah.
So that actually tests your drive, bro. Like when you're not getting paid for something, you know what I'm saying? You look at it like, dang, bro, is this really what I'm supposed to be? And then and I'm not saying that as like a cliche thing, because I know you hear the big people saying that, but
for real, most definitely.
I can actually attest to that. If you're not getting paid for something, fam, you're going to start you going to have them thoughts where you kind of want to second guess, damn, am I supposed to be doing, you know what I mean?
Right,
and it's just natural, fam. It's just natural because we humans. But college teaches you how to endure that, you know what I'm saying, and keep going. It don't matter. You're not getting paid, okay. Sooner or later you will. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing the best you can at what you want to do and what you know you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. See, I know you did a short film, Room 180, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Room 180. Okay, so tell me what that experience was like.
Man, that was probably the most intimate slash how can I put this? It was probably the most intimate slash chaotic set I have ever been on, bro. I say that because my homie Paul, the one I told you about, we met my sophomore year. So his brother came down, right? I'm not gonna tell all his business, but long story short, his brother moved down to Houston, and it was for that specific reason. They were gonna start collabing with each other and shooting. That didn't end up too well, but we did end up shooting that project. That's some good that came out of it. So I say it was intimate because it wasn't that many people involved in the project. We had 6 people, you know what I mean, involved. So it was pretty intimate, man. It was a small set, bro. The relationships were very close, bro. You had 2 brothers. You had me knowing both of them for a really long time, and so the actors, I had just met the actress that I was in there with. She was a cool person to work with, man. I hope I get to work with her again. But anyhow, it was chaotic, bro, because to not put their business out there, I'm gonna keep it, kind of
PG-13. Yeah.
But basically, man, they just couldn't get along, man, and it ended up. We did get the project done. We got it done before everything just blew out of because it was building up. You know what I mean? It was building up, and right after we got the day of the shoot, after that evening, it just all blew out of control, bro. And so his brother ended up editing the project. Let me tell you the good things that came out of it. We shot at multiple locations. That was my first time shooting at multiple locations for one film. So that was a pretty good experience to adapt in different environments, and also to polish up on my acting skills as far as having these different emotions and stuff, because I had never played a character like that before. And
so how was it preparing for that type of, you know what I'm saying? How was that? What was that process like?
It was it was